Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited for today's video. I finally get to bring you my Sephora VIB sale haul. I did pay for expedited shipping, but it still took a little bit to get to me. I did make one in-store purchase as well, go figure. And I have a very large box and a bag full of stuff to share with you guys today. It is almost 10 p.m. at night. I got home from work, this was sitting on my doorstep and I was like, I want to film so I can get this up tomorrow. So my makeup is less than impressive right now. We're just gonna ignore that and we're gonna get into the haul. If you are curious about what I picked up during the Sephora VIB sale, stay tuned. First, if you have yet to subscribe to my channel and you love project painting content, or you just like to chit chat about makeup, if you like project painting content and hauls, I would love if you'd consider subscribing before moving on. And other than that, let's just jump into the video. Okay, you guys, I wanna preface this by saying this is going to be a large haul. So if hauls tempt you and this just like isn't the vibe that you need right now, then perhaps this won't be the video for you. I got my annual work bonus literally like days before it actually may have been, no, it was a week before the haul, or the week before the Sephora VIB sale started. So I went a little bit crazy. I feel like I might have gone over what I still had allotted in my beauty bank for my makeup rehab series. I do have that update coming tomorrow, but it won't include my Sephora VIB sale items. The Sephora VIB sale will be included in my May makeup rehab update, which will be a very interesting one. I'll have my makeup rehab series linked down below in case you guys are interested, but there's a lot here, and I know it's like my money, like if it's my money, I can spend it how I want. Please don't judge me. Okay, so let's just start with my bag full of items. So these are the things that I went in store to get. So while I was in store, I wasn't gonna purchase this. I had taken this out of my cart of things that I was going to buy during the sale, and then when I was in store, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy this. This is the newest body cream from Sol de Janeiro. This is the, I know I'm not saying that correctly, but this is their Boom Dia Bright cream, and this smells so good, you guys. So I smelled it in store and then I was like, okay, yes, I'm getting that. It does have like plum and vanilla scent to it, like it says. I didn't know if I would like that or not, but I am like all for this. So I'm super excited about this. I did just buy the mini to make sure like I didn't get sick of the scent after a couple of uses, but as of right now, I think I could see myself buying the big daddy of this when I finish this. So while I was in store, I also picked up the Olaplex No. 7 Bonding Oil. This is something that I have really wanted to try since this came out, and I actually have another another Olaplex product that I did pick up. I did pick up their newest product, which is their No. 8 Bond Intense Moisture Mask. So I have both the hair oil and the mask to try. I love the Olaplex No. 3, so I wanted to try these two. I'm really excited about the mask. It says moisturizes, smooths, and adds body and shine. I really hope I love this, and it helps my dry, damaged hair. And then I personally love the Moroccan oil hair oil, but I really want to try the Olaplex because I'm just super interested in everything in the Olaplex line, so I wanted to try the hair oil. Okay, while in store, I also picked up 2 of the Rare Beauty Stay Vulnerable lip glossies. I mentioned these 2 in my shop with me, help me decide what to get during the sale. I will also leave that video linked below in case you're interested in watching that, but I picked up the shades Nearly Apricot as well as Nearly Neutral. I will say on the lips, these show up more as like the same color, like the color isn't as differential. You can't differentiate the color as much as I expected you to be able to. So let's see. It kind of just like enhances your lip color when you have it on the lips. So here's Nearly Neutral and here's Nearly Apricot. So I like them. I really like the formula. I was just hoping that this might be a little bit more pigmented and show up a little bit more like the color it looks like in the tube, but on the lips it really just looks like a Your Lips but better sort of shade. I'm not mad, I just probably could have gone with 1 as opposed to 2, but I really like the formula, so having 2 I'm okay with. So then part of the danger of shopping in store is walking by things that I wouldn't normally have purchased. And one of those things was this highlighter from Jouer. This is their Rose Quartz highlighter. So if you guys are not new to my channel, you may or may not know that the Becca Rose Quartz highlighter is one of my favorites. I love pink tone highlights. I don't know what is going on in my daughter's room. Anyway, I love pink tone highlights, but obviously Becca's going out of business, so I'm on the hunt for my new favorite pink toned highlight. So this is what this one looks like. It's definitely icier than the Becca Rose Quartz highlight. My lighting is also not on point. One, because it's pitch black out and I'm just filming with lights, but also my camera settings got screwed up again, so I apologize for the lighting. This video is not going to be a great representation, but again, I just really wanted to get this filmed. So this is a lot icier than the Becca Rose Quartz, but I do love a good icy pink highlighter, and I'm really excited about this. But this was definitely like a purchase on a whim sort of purchase. And then in store, I also picked up the Fenty Beauty, their new tinted moisturizer, which I'm super excited about. I definitely knew I was going to purchase this, and I wanted to purchase it in store, so I had it right away, although I still haven't tried it yet. I did end up picking mine up in the shade number 7 because I wanted it to match me with a self tan, so I'm super excited about this. I've seen some really positive reviews. And then another thing I kind of just purchased on a whim while I was in there and in the Fenty Beauty section, I picked up another shade of the Fenty Cheeks Out cream blushes. I picked up the shade Strawberry Dip. For some reason, seeing this in stores, I was just like, that looks like such a fun shade for the summertime. I personally really like the Fenty Cheeks Out formula as well, so this was a pickup on a whim, but I had to have it. So that was everything that I picked up in store. Now let's move on to my big old box of things. So one thing that I actually picked up during an Ulta haul, but I thought I would throw it in here just to share with you guys, is the Too Faced Born This Way Natural Nudes palette. I had Ulta points to spend, and actually this is sold out, or was sold out on the Sephora website, but I have been wanting this for over a year now, and I am super excited about this. I feel like this is going to be a really good travel palette, or just everyday palette, just because it has like neutrals, pinks, and browns. I'm super excited about this one. Let's just get palettes out of the way with, because I have 3 other palettes that I picked up. So I was gonna get all 3 of the new Huda Beauty chocolate or Huda Beauty brown palettes, but I decided to just narrow it down to one, and I went with the chocolate palette. It's the one that spoke to me the most. So this is what this looks like on the outside. I love the packaging. And then this is what the inside looks like. I would say the reviews I've seen on this have been less than stellar, so we'll see about this. I'm hoping I like it. I mean, it's a brown palette, so I feel like, can you really screw that up? I was also I've been wanting this since I've seen the first teaser picture, but I was super excited about the Melt Mary Jane palette. This looks like the most beautiful cool tone brown palette I ever did see, and I literally cannot wait to start playing around with this. Packaging 10 out of 10, as it always is with Melt. I will say the Mary Jane lettering is raised, so I could see that being annoying for some people in terms of like storage. I actually wish that it wasn't raised lettering, but other than that, I'm drooling looking at this. I'm so excited to play with this. And then I also did pick up the Natasha Denona Circle Loco palette. I just could not resist this one, you guys. And I get it's one of the like more expensive ones, but for some reason, I could not get this palette out of my mind. When I first saw this one release, I was like, there's no way I don't need that in my collection. But again, I just really couldn't get this one out of my head. It looks like the most beautiful, colorful palette. Love the packaging. Again, packaging 10 out of 10 on this as well, and I'm so excited to play with this. A tool I picked up this little 7-pack of makeup eraser minis. I actually needed to replace my current microfiber towel, so I thought that this was just fun and colorful for the summer, and it came with this cute little pouch as well. So just kind of random, but definitely a necessity, something that I was in need of. So I did pick up 2 fragrances. I actually was not going to get this one. This is the 7 Virtues Santal Vanille fragrance. So I talked about this during my shop with me, but I'd taken it out of my cart, but then a couple of you talked me into actually purchasing this one. And I did spray this earlier, and I will say I wonder if it says, okay, so it says Oh, it doesn't have the notes on this. Sandalwood essential oil. I don't have what it's supposed to be, like vanilla, and I forget the other notes in this. I will say it has a very, oh, here it is. Vanilla, Santal, Meyer. I don't know. It has a very piney sort of scent to it, like vanilla and pine. It's very strong in my opinion, and I don't 100% know how. It's like it's deeper, which I typically prefer. I feel like this might be more of a winter scent for me. Either that, or I want to mix it with like a warmer vanilla scent, like maybe a spray of this and like a spray of another like sweeter, warmer vanilla scent, just to balance out the pine a little bit. It's probably not even pine, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. I think I like it, but it's not exactly what I was expecting. And then I also picked up the travel size of the replica bubble bath spray, and I will say I'm super excited about this. Oh, it just smells so like clean and fresh, and it actually like does remind me of like a bubble bath. Like I feel like this one might be one that I end up purchasing in the full size because I'm about this life. This next thing I'm a little bit embarrassed by. So I picked up the Tom Ford Soleil bronzer, the glow bronzer, and I thought that this was larger. I didn't realize like the mini meant that like it was like, let me just show you. So this is the mini. This was $75 regular price. This is the Huda Beauty palette, the Obsessions palette. For some reason, I thought that this was gonna be the size of like the Marc Jacobs bronzer, okay? So yeah. I'm a little annoyed. I'm not gonna lie. It does look like, okay, it does look like it's gonna be a really pretty neutral bronze shade. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it swatched there. It doesn't look, I've heard a lot of people say it like leans a little bit too warm. Swatched right there, it doesn't look like it's gonna be too warm. So let's hope not. I'm still really irritated at the size of that, but I suppose that's my fault. I did buy the shade 2 Terra, and oh, it does come with a little cloth pouch, so definitely makes it worth that $75. Then speaking of minis, I got 2 more mini products. So I picked up the Supergoop Glow Oil Broad Spectrum Sunscreen SPF 50. This is like a little SPF spray, and I was considering buying this in the full size, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna see if I like it first in the mini size. I believe it was $15 for the mini. It is pretty small, but I figured I could test it out before I buy the full size. And then I also purchased a mini of the I don't know how to pronounce this brand, this newer brand to Sephora, and this is the Glowy Super Gel, and I got mine in the shade Star Glow. So this is supposed to be like a liquid highlight, and I actually purchased a different formula of their liquid highlight as well. I also picked up their, Dew Balm Illuminator. I want to say the word marshmallow is in this, and I picked up the shade Lavender because lavender is supposed to be, I saw something about lavender being supposed to be like a really good, like a really brightening highlight shade. This is not going well for squirting that out. Okay, there it is right there. It looks like it's going to be more subtle, which I actually do prefer, but it'll be interesting to blend this out just based on the consistency of that. We'll have to see on this one. And then speaking of new brands to Sephora, I actually hauled these a little bit earlier, but I figured I would just save these to actually share with you guys during my Sephora VIB sale haul. I want to say most of these products are currently sold out on the Sephora website, but these are from LYS, and I did pick up their Triple Fix Serum Foundation. I have tried this one time, and on first impression, I really enjoyed it. And then I also picked up their Secure Skin Gripping Serum Primer as well. Tried this one time. Don't have an opinion on that one yet. I also recently picked up this during my Ulta haul, but figured it would be a good time to just share it during the Sephora VIB haul because you can get this at Sephora as well. This is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydro Maniac Tinted Hydrator, and I've seen so many positive reviews of this, and people's skin just looks beautiful with this, so I'm super excited about this one as well. I picked mine up in the shade 41 Light Medium. I need to get through some foundations before I buy any more foundations, but I am very excited about that. I did also end up picking up a concealer. I picked up the Dior Forever concealer. I've seen nothing but positive reviews on this as well, and I ended up picking mine up in the shade 1.5 neutral. Yes, 1.5 neutral. So that is what this looks like. Very excited to try this one out. I was super excited to see that Kosas recently released brow products, and I was going to get the pencil and the like brow gel, the Fluff and Hold treatment gel, but I decided I don't use pencils that much, so I could skip the pencil, but I did decide to pick up the like kind of brow gel, and I picked mine up in the shade dark brown. The packaging on this is super cute. I love the purple on that. Very excited about this one. And then my lip product no buy ended at the beginning of April, so naturally I had to pick up, I think 3, or did I just get 2? Just 2 lip products? Oh, 4. Whoopsies. I did pick up the Lawless Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Shine Gloss. I was excited about this since I saw this release, so I knew I would end up picking this one up during the sale. I've seen really positive reviews on that as well. And then from Innisfree, I picked up their My Lip Balm. I think this was like $9 or $10, and I love a good lip balm, so I just kind of wanted to see what this was all about. If nothing else, I figured it could be a good purse lip balm. From Danessa Myricks, I actually picked up a couple of Danessa Myricks products. So I picked up the Power Bronzer, and this is a cream bronzer from her. I got it in the shade Light, and actually I picked this up a little bit earlier, so I have tried this. It is pretty warm toned, but I do really like the formula. And then I also picked up the Color Fix Glaze in the shade Cupcake, which, okay, the packaging on this is like packaged really tightly. So I believe you can use these on like eyes, lips, and cheek. Super cute packaging. Love the cap on that. And let's see. I definitely was inspired to pick this up off of Samantha March picking this up, and it just looked so beautiful on her. Yes, that looks like such a beautiful blush shade. I mostly intend to use this on the cheeks. That looks beautiful. Super excited about that. Yes, of course, I picked up the Patrick Ta Bronzer Duo, Contour Bronzer Duo. I picked mine up in the lightest shade. I was going to go with the medium shade, but I thought that the lighter shade would work better for me. This is what this looks like. Very excited about this. This is bigger than I expected. It's bigger than the blush duos. So I was excited for that because there were some other things in this haul that ended up being smaller than I expected. The Tom Ford bronzer. I also picked up the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Bronzer, Brush and Bronzer. And I picked up, I think, the second shade. It's the Kiss of Copper. I promise we're almost done, you guys. This is what this looks like. And this looks like a lot more sheeny than I was expecting. Ooh, but that does look really pretty. Okay, there it is right there. It definitely has a pretty significant sheen to it. So if you're more of a matte type of a person, this is probably going to be a skip, but that looks like it's going to be a beautiful shade. Speaking of pink highlights, I think this has been discontinued. I purchased it and now you literally can't find it on the Sephora website or in store, at least my Sephora. But this is the Milk Flex Highlighter in the shade Blitzed. And I definitely did not need this, but I actually meant to purchase this instead of one of my other highlighters from Milk, like when these first launched. And I've been wanting it ever since. Okay, that looks a little bit more warm tone pink. Ooh, I'm excited for that. Ooh, that looks super pretty. Okay, I'm super excited about this. Thank goodness. I don't know if you can get that anymore though. Not sure, maybe out on the Milk website. And then I picked up another bronzer. It's that time of year where I just purchase a bunch of bronzers. Last year, I think I purchased like 5 bronzers in one haul. Ooh, this is bigger than I thought too. Okay, this is making up for the Tom Ford mishap. You always want bigger, never smaller. But this is the Sunkissed Bronzing Cream in Laguna. Very excited about this. Super excited about this. This is a lot of product then actually. Okay, I'm about that. And then the final product that I picked up one of the Lawless blushes. I've been wanting these since these released last year as well. This is the, I just realized I know I had the Melt Cream Blush, but it's not in my box. Interesting. I did pick up one of the Melt Cream Blushes. I'll have to do some investigating on that because that should be in here, but it does not appear to be. This is the Lawless Make Me Blush. And I believe I picked up the shade Angel Suede. That is what that looks like. And this looks like it's going to be a beautiful peachy coral shade. Ooh, it actually is more of like a pinky shade, but it has a bit of a sheen to it as well. That looks really beautiful. Okay, I'm super excited about this too. There is Angel Suede. Okay, with the exception of my missing blush from Melt, that is gonna wrap it up for today's haul. I know this was an excessive one, but I'm excited to try some new makeup. I have been feeling super unmotivated and uninspired and just like blah, but now I'm just like, I'm excited to have new things. And I'm not saying you should just haul to have new things, and I am going to be doing some decluttering but passing along to friends and family, but I'm really excited to just try some new makeup. I would love to know, what would you guys like to see reviews on first? Do you want to see me do a testing new makeup? I think I have enough stuff definitely to do a full face, but I would love to know, did you pick up anything during the sale? Thank you guys so much for sticking around to watch today's haul, for supporting me and for supporting my channel. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.